The president earlier addressing the possibility of speaking to special counsel Robert Mueller.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to testify to special counsel Robert Mueller, sir?
Thank you.
Joining me now, Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett. Greg, great to have you here.
Good to see you, Lou.
This is fascinating. Victoria Tensing joining the team. Her husband was already on. This is, I think, just a remarkable elevation of the talent helping the president.
Well, there are two great former federal prosecutors. Joe, as you know, was a former independent counsel, so this is right up his alley. You know, John Dowd was a fine lawyer, but you need somebody who's schooled in how to deal with a special counsel, especially when Mueller says, I want to talk to President Trump in a room under oath.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think?
Don't do it. It's a perjury trap and all kinds of other traps because Mueller has proven he cannot be trusted. He doesn't care about the integrity of the process or its fairness. So if I were Joe, I suspect what he would say to Mueller is, well, the president would be willing to talk to you about crimes, but what crimes? Collusion's not a crime in any criminal statute in a political campaign, so that's out. Obstruction of justice, the president's constitutionally authorized to fire the FBI director for a reason or no reason at all, and he was given a reason by the deputy AG and the AG himself for malfeasance in the Hillary Clinton email case. So I'll talk to you, but you don't have a crime for us to talk about.
Why isn't there at least sufficient integrity within Robert Mueller himself and his team of attorneys to say, you know, we've been at this almost a year. No evidence. The House Intelligence Committee found nothing, absolutely nothing. And the Senate Intelligence Committee has simply embarrassed itself because Richard Burr, Senator Burr, the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, has acknowledged they found not one shred of evidence. There are, as he put it one day, no preliminary findings because we found nothing. Yet Mark Warner runs the committee as if it were his. It's embarrassing to watch this process. It is partisan and it is putrid.
And in fact, in May of last year, it was Burr himself who posed the ultimate question to James Comey, who was testifying. Did the president ever ask you to stop the Russian investigation? And Comey said no. And you'd think that Burr could snap out of the cloud he's in and step up and say there's no evidence of collusion, there's no evidence of obstruction, period.
It took Bob Goodlatte, the chair of the House Judiciary Committee, it took him 4 months to write a letter to say, you remember our request for documents, for information? I mean, he and Trey Gowdy, both retiring, have slow walked this investigation and now suddenly have a burst of energy. I think it's just incredible to watch what we're witnessing.
They should have been slapping everybody in Washington with a subpoena, anybody connected with this travesty of our legal system. You know, the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, allowing Hillary Clinton to, with impunity, violate the law, Comey complicit in it in clearing her, apparently for political reasons, and all of his henchmen struck Lisa Page, McCabe, who's now been fired. All of these people ought to be the target of a criminal investigation, either by the DOJ or a special counsel. You know,
oughta, woulda, coulda, maybe, but the fact is we have a passive, extraordinarily low-energy Attorney General, a man at the Deputy Attorney General spot who acts like he thinks that he's on vacation. It is an incredible lack of activity at the top of the Justice Department.
You know, Jeff Sessions recused himself out of a job, and he's incapable. And Rod Rosenstein is incredibly conflicted, as is Bob Mueller.
And Bob Mueller, one hopes, will take the hint. Gregg, Jarrett.
He'll never do it.
Thanks so much for being here.